Hello again, my brilliant students, and welcome back. Today, we're going to do something fun with one of the most important chapters. We are going to put democracy on trial. Well, not really a trial, but we're going to give it a final report card. Let's see if it passes the exam, shall we? I know. Exams are right around the corner, and this chapter can feel a little bit heavy, right? But hey, tension bilkul nahi lene ka. Your favorite tutor is here. And trust me, together we are going to make this chapter so simple, you'll remember it forever. So just relax and let's get this sorted, once and for all.
So, what's the game plan? Well, look at this. We're going to grade democracy on 5 different subjects. First, governance. That's like the class monitor's report. Then economics, the big maths test. After that, social harmony, which is the group project grade. Then the character certificate. And finally, the final verdict. This structure makes it super easy to remember for your exams.
Okay, first subject, governance. Just think of the government as your class monitor. Now, is this monitor accountable to you? Does the monitor actually listen to your problems? And, most importantly, did you guys choose this monitor yourself? That's exactly what we're going to find out about democratic governments. Now, a very common complaint, I'm sure you've heard it, maybe you've even said it, our democratic governments are so slow. They take forever to make any decision, right? But is that really a bad thing? Let's take a closer look. Let me give you a simple analogy. Think of a dictatorship like fast food. It's super quick, right? But maybe not everyone likes it, and it's probably not good for you in the long run. Now, democracy, that's like your mom's cooking. It takes time, there's a lot of preparation, but the result? A wholesome, delicious meal that everyone in the family loves and agrees on. So that slowness is actually a strength, because the final decision is better and accepted by more people. And here's another superpower of democracy, transparency. What does that mean? It just means you, as a citizen, have the right to look into how decisions are made. It's like asking your teacher, "Ma'am, can you please show me how you marked my exam paper?" And in India, we have the super powerful Right to Information Act, the RTI, which is a perfect real-life example of this. So, for your exam answers, how does democracy pass this test? Remember these 3 magic words. 1, it is accountable, it has to answer to you. 2, it is responsive, it has to listen to you. And 3, and this is the most important one, it is a legitimate government. Why? Simple, because it is your own government, the one you chose by voting. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Look at the data. All across South Asia, especially in our India, a massive number, more than 90% of us, believe in a government that we elect. This is solid proof of its legitimacy. We support it because we feel it's our government. All right, time for the next subject on the report card, the economics test. This is all about the paisa, the money. We're going to check the numbers. Does democracy bring good economic growth? Does it reduce poverty? Let's find out. Okay, now look at this chart. If you see the data from 1950 to 2000, dictatorships actually have a just slightly better economic growth rate. But look carefully. The difference is tiny, 4.42% versus 3.95%. It's almost nothing. And that brings us to a very important point. We don't prefer democracy just for economic growth. No way. We prefer it for all the other amazing things it provides, like our freedom, our dignity. I mean, economic growth is important, but it's not everything in life, is it? But here's a big problem area for democracy. Look at this cartoon. The country's economy might be growing, but just see who's getting all the benefit. See those super muscular arms? That's the rich getting stronger. But the rest of the body, the middle and the poor, are all skinny and weak. This shows the huge problem of inequality. And this is a major challenge for us. In many democracies, including our own, a very small number of super rich people have a massive share of the wealth, while a very large part of our population has very, very little. So when it comes to reducing this gap between the rich and poor, democracy has not been very successful. It gets a poor grade here. Okay, moving on to our third subject, social harmony. Think of this as the group project grade. In a country like India, with so many different religions, languages, and cultures, we are so diverse. How well does democracy help us all live together in peace? Now, this is where democracy really shows its superpower. See, it doesn't pretend that our differences will just disappear. That's impossible. Instead, it gives us peaceful ways to handle our arguments.
It has procedures, a proper system to manage disagreements, and reduces the chance that they become violent. It teaches us to respect each other, even when we disagree.
Look at these two images. They show the choice democracy gives us. On one side, we can fight and pull each other apart, or on the other side, we can use a mechanism, kind of like a zipper, that brings two different sides together with handshakes and negotiation. Democracy gives us the tools to build harmony. But for a democracy to get an A+ in this subject, it has to follow two golden rules. Rule number 1, the majority community must always work with the minority. And rule number 2, rule by majority should never mean rule by just one religion or one language group. Remember Belgium? They followed these rules and succeeded. And Sri Lanka? They didn't, and they faced a terrible civil war.
And now, for our final subject, the character certificate. And let me tell you something, my dear students. This is where democracy scores 100 out of 100. It gets a gold star, a AAA+, for promoting the dignity and freedom of every single citizen.
Why does it get full marks? Because the very idea of democracy is built on respect and freedom for all. It's in its DNA. It has given women the power to fight for equal rights. In India, it has given strength to people from disadvantaged castes to demand equal status and opportunity. And, most importantly, it changes us from being subjects of a king into proud citizens of our country. Phew, okay, the exams are over. It is time for the final verdict. Let's get the final report card out and see the scores. Drum roll, please.
And here it is, democracy's final report card. In governance, it gets a B+. It's good, but can be slow. In economics, a C. Definitely needs improvement, especially on inequality. In social harmony, an A. Very good at helping us live together. And in dignity and freedom, an A+. Excellent. It is the clear champion here, better than any other form of government.
And this brings us to a beautiful final thought. What's so special about democracy is that its exam never really ends. You see, as we citizens get more benefits, we start demanding even more. We want to make things even better. And this constant testing by the people is what makes democracy so unique and helps it improve all the time. And that means you. You are the examiners of our democracy. Its future is in your hands. So study well, not just for exams, but to be an aware citizen. When you get the chance, vote wisely. And never, ever stop asking questions. From my side, all the very, very best for your exams. You are going to do great.
So if you found this explainer helpful, please hit that like button, share it with all your friends who are also preparing, and please let me know what you thought in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more simple explainers to help you ace your exams. Bye for now.